What's going on, guys? TKD123 back video, and today we're going to be going over all of my E3 reactions, impressions, and everything on terms of EA Plays Conference. Now, I just watched it, just got finished wrapping it up, and it was here and there, so we're just going to go right through my list. I took, you know what I'm saying, like I took some notes, like, you know, for you guys, you know, for the people, you know what I'm saying? But let's go over some of the stuff that was announced here at EA Play. Now, starting off here, the first thing I wrote down was LOL drummers, because, I mean, I feel like they were like, hey man, look, like, you know, PlayStation had their orchestra, let's top them and have a drum line, you know what I'm saying? So there was that was whatever. And then the cool thing is, while they were hold on, this freaking, now the cool thing was, you know, while they were showing Madden 18, they were showing like this long shot. I don't know if that's a title of the game or if that's like the story mode version of the game. I don't know what really they were kind of, you know, trying to go there. I'm sure, you know, it's cleared up, you know, after the conference and everything. But they were showing off Madden 18, and Remy from House of Cards is actually in the game, so that was pretty cool to see. And it looks like Madden, you know, is gonna have a more fleshed out kind of story mode, you know, to their game, so looking pretty cool there. Then they started talking about some Battlefield 1 stuff, where we got the expansion in the name of Tsar, the, you know, brand new expansion coming to Battlefield 1. It's going to include 6 new maps, the Russian army, new weapons, and it's going to be like a winter theme more, because, you know, obviously, you know, during the Russian, you know, kind of area of things, there is, you know, it's cold, and you know, we'll be having that as well, and that will be debuting in September, so look out for that if you are a fan of Battlefield 1. And along with that, they also announced a lot of new competitive stuff that they will be fully kind of giving details on and giving their impressions on later on in Gamescom. So I thought, you know, that was pretty cool, you know, some credence to Battlefield 1, but there is something strangely missing about their coverage on first-person shooters that have been released already that I will go over it later in the video. But going on from that, they talked a lot about competitive sports, whatever, and you know, all that stuff. So that was kind of a moment for me personally, where it's like, you know, I appreciate esports. I think it's great. I sometimes watch it, you know, here from there from time to time, but it's not really the biggest thing I want to hear on the E3 show if I want to hear games, you know what I'm saying? Then they talked about a little bit of FIFA 18. They had, I guess, Ronaldo in the whole suit, where like the mocap suit, and I guess he's doing some mocap for the games of that, so that's pretty cool as well. And also, they officially announced that it will be coming to Switch, so you'll be able to play FIFA 18 on the Switch. Is it the same version that PS4 and Xbox One or PC? I doubt it, but it is some form of FIFA 18 will be on Switch for you guys to play as well. And then they brought out Jesse Wellens for Pink vs. Pink. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know if his teleprompter messed up. I don't know if, you know, whatever happened, but his just delivery was all messed up, and I'm sure it wasn't his fault. It was, I'm sure, you know, EA, whatever, someone messed up on his kind of prompter what to say about Need for Speed Payback, but you know, he pulled it off. He did okay. Then we got into Need for Speed Payback. Now, Need for Speed Payback, it looks really cool. It looks really good. It looks really awesome. You know, great graphics and everything. But that's kind of with every Need for Speed. I'm saying, like there has never been really kind of a bad looking Need for Speed, because obviously, you know, racing games aren't hard to make, you know, look graphically impressive, right? But it's looking a lot. It's looking a lot like Fast and the Furious in a way. It's very, very weird in that vein, where it's like, why don't you just make a Fast and Furious game? I don't know. But like, they had scenes where, you know, people were jumping from passenger side seats of cars to big trucks and everything. Like, they were, you know, it just seemed a lot like Fast and Furious. I thought that was very cool and stuff like that. And they had this new thing where they have like relic cars, they can call it, where you can take like old, you know, worn down cars and upgrade it to a supercar variant of that car, stuff like that. So that means, you know, so that seems pretty cool as well. Along with that, they announced arguably the game of the show, you know, kind of universally, right? But they announced a part of their EA Originals initiative that they announced last year, where they're gonna, you know, better highlight and better give, you know, I guess, credence everything to indie titles and stuff like that. And they officially announced this game called A Way Out. Now, it is made by the people that made, oh my god, what's called Brothers: A Tale of Two something, I forgot what it's called, but you know, that game was released a few years ago. I never played it, honestly, so I didn't know about it, but he is on board with this game here, A Way Out. And basically, A Way Out, right, WoW is basically a co-op only game, right? So you can only play it with 2 players. Either they're next to you or they're online. Like, the only way to play this game is a co-op experience. And so I feel like that's going to somewhat kind of hinder people from buying this game just because it's a co-op experience, stuff like that, and that's it. But basically how it goes is you are 2 people in jail and you have to work together to break out, right? It's basically like Prison Break, and it looks very adventurous, looks very cool, and there's different personalities between the 2 people. It looks awesome. Like, it looks like a great title personally, and I'll be definitely checking it out, see if I can get my hands on it. We'll see how that goes, but it looks that one definitely intrigued a lot of people on Twitter and a lot of people in the chat as well. So definitely was a cool game to look at. It was great that, you know, this is something new. Like, it's a breath of fresh air. It's a nice surprise. You know what I'm saying? This is why we love E3, right? Like, we love E3 to see what is not leaked and what's not, you know, been said before. So this is definitely a cool thing to see here. Onward, they announced BioWare's new IP. Now everyone was shook. Everyone was shooketh, but it was only a sneak teaser. We will get the full unveiling, you know, when it comes to term of Xbox press conference tomorrow. But we just got a little bit of a hint, a little bit of a title, really, you know, a little bit of a reveal the title and stuff like that. And it's running off of the Frostbite engine, and it's called Anthem. Now, weird name, okay, like weird name, but I can't wait to see what it is. And it looks kind of like a futuristic mech type of thing. I saw people on Twitter kind of comparing it to, oh my god, Pacific Rim. So stuff like that. I don't know if it's gonna be like that, but we will get a full gameplay reveal and stuff like that at Xbox's conference, so we'll definitely check it out tomorrow, guys. Get hype, boys. Then they announced some NBA Live 18. The only thing that was cool about that was they had Kendrick Lamar's DNA song in there, so that was pretty hype. But other than that, it was just, you know, NBA Live 2. I mean, let me know too. NBA Live 18, my apologies. And then we got the game of the show, Battlefront 2, boys. Now listen, you all know here on the channel, I am a very big Star Wars Battlefront fan. I thoroughly fought for this game's legacy. I fought for that it's a good game regardless of the content that we were given and stuff like that. And, you know, of course I made the point where, hey man, listen man, like if you know, bought the season pass and if you kind of, you know, just got the DLC packs as they were coming out, the game got better and better, right? Now of course that's a little bit disingenuous of, you know, obviously, because why should I have to pay 60 bucks and then pay another $40 or $50 for the, you know, the whole season pass to get the full-fledged game, right? Obviously that's, you know, disingenuous. Obviously, you know, that's kind of here and there, but Battlefront 2 is looking very promising, and the way they, you know, came out with it, it was so extra, bro. They had like stormtroopers coming out with the main speaker, whatever. It was great. Then they had some on 64 live and some you know, in some of the pre-recorded scenes where they had a lot of YouTubers come out and play the game. So shout out to some on 64. You're dope, dude. That was sick to see you live on stage at EA Play. That was awesome. And then we got our own look at some Battlefront 2 gameplay. Now I highlighted some new things here that I'm gonna, you know, take note on here on my notes here, and they have a thing now called battle points, right? Now battle points is what I wanted in Battlefront, right? So what happens in battle points is that you earn battle points throughout a game of Battlefront 2, right? So you're, you know, through kills, through captures, through like whatever you do in the game, you are always accruing battle points, right? And you can use those battle points to spend on vehicles, to spend on different droids, to spend on different weaponry, I suppose, depend on, you know, vehicles. If I didn't say that already, I think I did. But then you can also spend them on heroes, right? And I like that because, you know, finally, you know, it's not really a random thing. Like, it's not really, you know, it's not really a matter of, oh, look, I found a vehicle drop. Like, it's a deliberate, like, hey, if I want an X-Wing, if I want, you know, a Y-Wing, if I want to play as Rey or, you know, anybody, any hero, I can choose when I want to do that. So it's definitely a cool thing to see there. I love that change that they're making to Battlefront 2, and it's looking to be awesome, right? And so they also announced, you know, that John Boyega was on screen for a little bit. Like, he did a little, you know, announcement here that him and Captain Phasma will be a part of the heroes category in Battlefront 2. So we'll be getting our hands on John Boyega and Captain Phasma on Battlefront 2 as heroes and stuff like that. But the big kicker for this is that he officially announced that all DLC content moving forward from Battlefront 2 is going to be free. Every single post DLC content that they are gonna, you know, release for Battlefront 2, whether it's maps, whether it's vehicles, whether it's heroes especially, it will all be absolutely free, which I think is a brilliant move. I love that. There is no season pass. You just buy the game, and every single update after that will be free. So definitely do enjoy that change. I feel that's awesome. And then moving on, those two, Captain Phasma and John Boyega, will be coming out in in the first wave of Holiday 2017, so you'll be getting your hands on that and stuff like that. And just the overall gameplay is looking nice, looking good. I saw cool things like chicken walkers and it looking dope. I saw Darth Maul, Boba Fett, Rey, Han. Everything's looking great. Everything's looking beautiful on Battlefront 2. There's plenty of gameplay on YouTube where you can go look at it right now. I personally don't have any. My apologies. I'll put some screenshots here and there. I'm sure you've seen some screenshots, like across the video and stuff like that. But those, you can go check it out. It looks awesome, right? Now, the one thing that I want to end this video on is, where's the Titanfall? Where's Titanfall 2 content, bro? There was no Titanfall. That's man, like, come on, man. Like, Titanfall 2 is a good game, bro. Support the game. Titanfall was awesome. So, it didn't sell that good, but it was critically acclaimed. It was very good. And the other game that I'm really sad we didn't see about is Visceral's Star Wars project, because we all know we've been keeping our eyes on that. Amy Hennig is a part of that game. Obviously, Amy Hennig was the lead writer of Uncharted for 1, 2, and 3. So I'm very, very intrigued to see about that, guys. But it was a great E3, a great EA Plays conference. Not the best, not the worst, but pretty good overall. So definitely, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, share down below, appreciate you giving me, and make sure to check out this channel tomorrow. We will be unveiling Microsoft stuff. We'll be doing, Bethesda's up next tomorrow too, and throughout the entire duration of E3, make sure to keep it locked on my channel for all of my breakdowns and live reactions, stuff like that, and impressions. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe down below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, make sure down below. I should probably say it slower. And thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.